Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Now all the shenanigans are over, back to some kind of normality. So we're in Newhaven at the moment. Tracy's working there. We've been to Brighton as well this week, but today I am in a car park near the ferry port. We stayed at Seaford last night because I need to go to Halfords because I've got a exhaust bracket missing, you know, one of the rubber rings that's gone for some reason. The exhaust is flapping about a bit and I don't want to put it back in because I had it fixed recently, and I'll need to go to B&Q to look at flooring because I'm going to replace this flooring, which is like a interlock flooring, not a wooden one but a vinyl one, and it's split everywhere, and it's not just that, but it's a nightmare to keep clean because it's got like a grain on it and all the dirt gets in there. Oh, it's an absolute ball ache, especially in the winter. So I'm going to get some vinyl peeling stick planks, but not today. I'm going to try and get some samples because we want to pick a colour and that kind of thing. And also there's a McDonald's here. There's loads of stuff here, but I'm going to go to McDonald's, not to get a McDonald's because we're being healthier, because we've been, you know, partying a bit too much over the last couple of weeks because we've been travelling, but to use their toilet because ours isn't full yet. Use public facilities as much as possible, right? But I might grab a coffee from there. So yeah, that's it. Biscuit's still poorly. She is getting a bit better. She's down there at the moment, feeling sorry for herself, so I might just leave her there while I gallivant around. Hello, mate. She's got pancreatitis, but her poo was good today for the first time in about 4 or 5 days, maybe longer, 7 days. She's been having the runs badly, but she did do a proper poo, which is great. We're like, yes. Ooh. We're like, yes. Progress means she's getting better. But then she came in the van and threw up everywhere. So she's not obviously 100%, but she's getting better. So I'm just nursing her. So I'm going to go to Pets at Home as well. I think there's a Pets at Home here. Yes, there is. Look, all the places I want to go. What can you see? Halfords over there. Pets at Home there. B&Q there. Perfect. So I'm going to go do all those things, go to Pets Home, see if I can get some, there's this like probiotic paste or something that the vet gave us last time, which helps with her gut biomes, I don't know, which will help her digest her food a bit better. So I'm going to do all of that. I'm not sure how long I can stay here. Maybe I can stay here for a few hours, but then I need to go to Sainsbury's. Need to get some beard dye, you know, some man grooming stuff from Sainsbury's as well, maybe some eggs and stuff, but you know, boring stuff. Travelling is over. Well, the fun travelling is over. We are still travelling because that's what we do all the time. Alright, so this is the stuff I'm looking at. They don't do samples, unfortunately, so I'm just going to have to take some photos and show Mrs H. There's quite a lot there. It's not that expensive, actually. I mean, that's like what we got. Oh, it has got a grain on it though. I don't want a grain. I don't want a grain. No, it's got a grain on it. Unless we go for the darker one. Oh, that's a bummer. I just want it flat so I can clean it. And you've got these tiles. That's flat. That's quite nice. Mrs H will probably disagree with me, but I could do it in floor tiles. I prefer the wood look though. We've got black. Or just go like that. So that's what the tile would look like. See, that's got grain in it. Oh man, why would they do that? It's all got a grain. That's like what we got, but you just can't clean them properly. Okay, this one is flat, it's black. This one is flat, whatever that is, marble type effect. That one's flat, and that's got the tile effect, so that's like that. Black, like that. Marbly one's not up there, unless it's that. And then you've got this kind of thing. I'd rather have this kind of thing, but without the grain. But anyway, you got that. You got that. else we got here? You got that kind of thing, which is that. So that's all the effects there. Which one? Right, it looks like I can actually park here for the day. Car park says car park for customers only, no overnight parking, but doesn't give you any time limit like some of them do, up to 3 hours or sometimes an hour and a half. So I can stay here today, I think. And I am a customer because I've been in Halfords. I bought some new brackets for my exhaust, and I've been in B&Q looking at the flooring, and I've been in Pets at Home. Didn't buy anything though, but I just noticed there is a, can you see it? Carpet right shop over there. Wood, laminate, vinyl, rugs and stuff. So what I'm going to do is when I pick up Tracy from work, we'll come back here because it's only up the road, and maybe we can have a wander around, and then Tracy can have a look at stuff and touch stuff before I buy stuff. Do you know what I mean? So what I'm doing now is, you may remember from the last video I bought this projector, awesome, and this screen, awesome. So we have a massive TV. Don't have to have, the TV used to be on this wall, right? Took it away, and it was just like a normal TV, smart TV. So I got this projector, which is a Wimius. Got it really cheap as well. But you can see that video. But I did have it on like a pole that was stuck through there. But it used to flap around a lot. So when you moved around, because the van moves, it all moved. It was a bit of a nightmare lining it up, getting the picture right. So I bought this shelf. Lovely jubbly, for it to sit on, and the remotes can sit in there as well, and I've screwed it up to the top there. But all well and good, the back side of that isn't painted because it's supposed to go onto a wall, and it looks really untidy. When you've got the blind up, it just looks really untidy from the outside, and we don't want that. So I'm going to take it off, and I'm going to sand the back of it down. I'm going to paint it, and when I put the screws back in, I'm going to put some white caps on those, so just to tidy that up as well. And while I've got the paint out, I'll run around and do some touch-ups, as you do, as I like to do, just because, why not? Yeah, so that's what you can see through the window, so we don't really want people to see that. So I'm going to rub that down and give it a nice coat of paint. I could fill these in, but don't know. So that's what it looks like now, much better. I did fill the holes in. There you go, that's much better. Got some little caps up there. Painted the whole thing so it all looks nice and fresh. I've also been messing around with this boiler. I don't know if some of you might remember the installation of this. There's some videos on this and me installing this. And I've had some problems with this from the off-go. One was the flap that changes from air heat to water heat. That broke. It's had a couple of leaks. I've just noticed another leak now, so I'm glad I went in here because this was leaking here, so I had to tighten that up. But it does come with a 12-volt element. It works off the diesel heater there, and it's always worked great off the diesel heater, no problems whatsoever, which is one good thing, bonus. But it does have a 12-volt element in it as well, which is handy for if you're on campsites or you've got your batteries are cooking. It's like a day like today. And it's absolutely sunshine outside, the solar's like going mental. So you can put the 12-volt element on, so you don't have to put the diesel heater on, because it does kick out some heat even when it's on the water only. But no, I've tried every single way I could possibly do to wire that in, and it will not work. I emailed Bobil Vans, and to their credit, they got back to me like really quickly, within like 20 minutes, with a wiring diagram. And said, this is how you do it. I was like, okay, because the wiring diagram in the instructions wasn't very clear. There's a brown wire, it wasn't very clear where it went, and I was just testing different places, nothing. So they sent me a new diagram with where the brown wire goes. Great. So basically it's just a positive, negative. Brown wire goes to the relay, and then it should turn on. I put my EcoFlow on, so I knew I had enough power, because it can sometimes say low voltage, but it didn't. Nothing. And I've tried every single combination I could possibly do to get that to work, and it will not work. So my only conclusion is it's broke. The second thing that's broke on it. It doesn't matter, as long as the diesel heater keeps working and heating the water, which works really fast, then we'll just carry on with that. I'll just learn to live without it. But I did spend extra money to have that. I'm just fed up with it now, because I've had my head in there for hours and hours and hours and hours, and I'm just fed up with it. It's just a simple piece of wiring, but it must be broken. So that's the only thing for it. I've tested it with the voltmeter, there is power getting to it, nothing's happening. So anyway, thanks Bobil Vans for getting back so quickly, but you know, it's a fail. Having said that, what I will do at some point, I'm not rushing to do it, I will get an electrician to look at it. I'm not an electrician, although I have wired this whole van practically from scratch. I've not had any problems, and I had it all checked by an electrician and he was like, good job. And I had some help as well from an electrician on some parts. This isn't that complicated, so, but I will get him to have a look and see what he thinks about it. He might have a better idea, I don't know. Oh, that's sad to see. That is sad to see. Oh dear. Wow, that's the worst one I've found. Blimey. Anybody want any parts? There's not many left. Gee whiz. Having said that though, there is some trims and some trim ends, some hinges, some latches, door rubbers, window rubbers, those kind of things, but what a mess. An old gas fire there. Some doors and hinges and whatnot. Wow. So right go. So you might be wondering what I'm doing with this. See, in my younger days, I'm talking younger days, maybe I want to say 30 years ago, maybe slightly less than 30 years ago, I was an avid skateboarder, and call it a midlife crisis. I've been anchoring for a skateboard, and Harley's boyfriend Adam, good chap he is, had one of these, so he let me borrow it, potentially keep it. I'm having fun, just zooming up and down. It's not the kind of skateboard I used to have. I used to have what they call a trick board, I suppose, and I used to do like half pipes and ramps and things, as well as street skating. But this is like a cruiser board, street board if you want. But I'm having good fun. It's getting the heart rate up as well. Woohoo! I'll try not to break my neck. Alright, so we're parked up just outside of B&Q, Halfords and whatever, in Newhaven, which is about a mile or so away from where Tracy's working today and tomorrow. Not many spaces here, it's mostly WL lines, but there is just a little bit just outside Halfords, which seems to be no restrictions. There's another motorhome there, and we're parked there. So there was only one spot, we managed to grab it, but the car park, like I said, with McDonald's and B&Q and all that, is free all day. Just says for customers only, but just be a customer, isn't it? Easy. So I'm going to wait there all day tomorrow, and then we're going to move on back down. What is it, Thursday? Is it Thursday tomorrow? It's Thursday tomorrow. So after Tracy's finished work, we'll head on back down to Arundel, more than likely, meet up with Harley and the gang. Woohoo! Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. God bless you. See ya in QA.